Good morning, guys. Morning. Good Friday morning. Uh, decided to do a coffee and conversation, even though I'm drinking iced tea. Um, but had a couple of people say, "Hey, when's your next coffee and conversation?" And they're sporadic. They're not a set appointment. But so if you are joining us in Facebook, look for the link. The link is for you can come on camera. Um, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can join the conversation. You can be put up here on camera, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But I always start with a question. And so the question is this. Good morning. I can't tell who that is from Facebook, so if you could let us know good morning to you, Bob. Blessings. Thank you. Yeah, if you can type in who that is, who you are, I can address you by name, give you a shout out. Maybe you want some other people to be involved in this conversation. Share it out to them, please. Let them join in on the conversation. Even if they can't do it live right now, they can do it. They can watch the recording. They'll get notified when the recording's up, and then they'll be able to participate in the conversation, even on the replay. So, welcome to Coffee and Conversation. It's always my pleasure to be with you guys and to have a great time. Eric Forney, yeah, perfect. Good to see you, brother. So, guys, what's crazy in your world right now? What is going crazy in your world? Maybe crazy good, maybe crazy indifferent, and maybe even some might classify it as crazy bad. But what's going crazy in your world right now? I know some people that are getting phenomenal results right now in their businesses. I've got some other clients of mine that are getting amazing results in their health and their physical fitness. I mean, like crazy, crazy good. And then I have other people that are, their relationships are flourishing right now. When they've been, some of my clients, their relationships are flourishing where they were struggling for so long. Um, and now they're flourishing. I know some people that careers are just taking off. Some of my clients. Some of my clients are talking about, amazing things happening. Um, and some of them just don't even have all the details as to what, but they see these big things developing and unfolding in their lives. What's going on in your life? What's going crazy? And maybe it is not going great. Maybe something's going wrong that you think is crazy right now. Um, yeah. Um, so, guys, what do you think it is that is going crazy for you right now? Are you even contemplating what that means? What does crazy look like to you? What does it mean to you? I think I think a lot of times we see when something's going even better than we expected or worse than we expected, we look and label it. It's crazy. It's insane. It's I can't believe it. Um, what is that for you? Because I see a lot of people thinking that there's more to it than what they're experiencing right now. And so rather than look at it, they want to label it something else. And rather than labeling it, they just don't know what to do with it. So is that you? Then please let us know. I see a couple people online in Facebook over on Everything Next Level Personal and Professional. Welcome. We have people online from Next Level by Association in Facebook, the group, on my profile page. So welcome. If you look in the post, there's a post where I told you guys about it. look there. There's the link right there. It's meetin.com, meetin.com /everything next level. It's right there in the post. So guys, just look for it. Um, where I posted it. Posted it when I posted that I was going to do this. So, gotcha. Perfect. Love it, guys. Thanks for sharing, Eric. Great to see you. Flo, great to see you. Um, the other people I can't see names on some of the people. Um, so every Wednesday I do a group coaching call. Have for I don't know, maybe 13 years. And every Wednesday at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, we gather together on a Zoom call or a meeting call, and uh, you can come to me with any question, personal or professional, and I will give you laser focused coaching, laser focused, solution oriented coaching. Now, let me say why that's so important, because I think a lot of times we talk about our problem far too much. We don't talk about the problem. You say what you want help with. I give you laser focused coaching, and then we move to the next person. The nicest thing about that program is people get help where they're at, what they need in the moment, and they get help in such a way that it's kind of like a life preserver being thrown to them. In many times, in many occasions, there's people that are literally drowning, or there's and many times they just have questions. They're just thinking about, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I should try this, maybe I should try that. Next level group coaching is the ability to do that. Now, it's kind of mislabeled because it's a group coaching is what it's called, but it's really you and I one on one. Nobody else is on screen with us. It's just you and I, and then once we're done, we move to the next person. So it's really the benefit of one on one at a really ridiculous low price, but it's the benefit of one on one and the idea that you get to learn from the other people in the group. Like, are there people that are asking questions that you should have been asking, but you didn't? Or you didn't know what to ask, so somebody else asked the question. Or maybe because I answer them, you get to overhear and partake in the lesson, and you get to run with that and do with it what you will. That's the benefit. Wednesday mornings at 10 o'clock. Now, if you've never been to one of those, I invite you to come once. It's going to be on Meeting, but I'll invite you to come once and check it out. Right now, when we first started, it was $100 a month, and then the pandemic hit, and we reduced it to $50 a month, and I have not raised it back up yet. $50 a month for you to have access to coaching once a week, and it's a minimum of 12-month commitment, but at $50 a month, it should be longer. So think about that if you're looking for that. Maybe you're looking in this area right now going, okay, I'm struggling in this area. Or maybe you're thinking, I'm not struggling in any area. Things are crazy good, Bob. Things are crazy good. Things are outrageous. Then I want to hear about those. This is your time to share. This is your time right now when we're doing coffee and conversation for us to have a conversation about what you want to converse about. And maybe you just want to converse about celebrating something great that's happening. Maybe you want to converse about something that's going on that you want some perspective or some insight in, or you want to share with other people. Maybe you want to share a passion project, something that you are really, really committed to making better. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but the floor is open. The door is open for you to come in and have questions, or have a conversation. So let me see if where we're at here. You guys, while people are coming on, ask yourself this question. Am I prepared for what's about to happen? Am I prepared for what's about to happen? Good or bad? And good or bad is based on perspective. My friend Wesley Gu and I were having a conversation yesterday, and we were talking about it's all about perspective. If we just change the lens that we look through, things can have a completely different perspective. What's your perspective right now of what's going on in your life or in the world or in your business or in your finances or in your relationship or in your health? What's your perspective? Is it that time that's causing you to pause, to go out and rethink things? Is it time that's causing you to accelerate, to put your foot on the gas pedal and go faster? Is it your time to set up new alliances, new people in your life that can be really great strategic alliances? I don't think enough is talked about strategic alliances because most people are in a competition mode rather than a collaboration mode. So maybe you've kind of gone through that. Maybe you're still competing. Maybe you're still. I invite you to look at it from a perspective of this is time to collaborate. Are you in a position to collaborate? How do you see things? Because see, how you see things is going to determine what you do with the things you see. How you see things will determine what you will do with the things you see. So let's talk about that, guys. Are you doing everything you can with what you have, with everything that you have? Are you waiting for something to happen? Look, I was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Literally, guys, this is a former coaching client. And they're like, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Things have been going so good, and yet they're still waiting for the other shoe to drop. Now, maybe that's you, or maybe that's been you in the past. Or maybe you're sitting there thinking, man, I just need a new set of friends, Bob. I mean, I've got some great people, but I could use a lot more. The famous Jim Rohn quote, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of your time with. Well, maybe it's time to get a new 5. When we set up Next Level by Association 13 years ago, 2010, when I set up Next Level by Association, I invited people to come and participate in a monthly dinner. But what we found out was that people wanted even to communicate and collaborate even more. So we started the group coaching. Then we started Your Next Level Now, or it was Tune Up then. Now it's Your Next Level Now. We have several ways to give you access to a community of great people. In there, we have people like musicians. We have famous authors and speakers, TED Talk, people. We've got people that have come through like Les Brown, Keith Ferrazzi, who Never Eat Alone, Who's Got Your Back, and Leading Without Authority, I think is his most recent book. We've had people like Tommy Baylor, who co-produced We Are the World with and wrote She's Out of My Life for Michael Jackson. We've had people for 13 years. We've had a different person come every month. And for the last 3 years, we've had somebody every Monday, as well as every third Thursday. Guys, it's a great community of people who are excelling in sales. We have Joe Ingram. Joe Ingram is called the sales genius. He helps people, take people who are online and bring them in and convert them into sales. We have people like Wesley Gu, who's a master of influence, a master trainer for speakers. I mean, literally, he can take somebody who says, I want to be a speaker, and catapult them, take all of his years of experience and put it into a condensed version so you and I can take advantage of it. He's helped me with my speaking over the years. He's a very dear friend. We have people like, so many different entrepreneurs. If you go in there, there's over 111 in the Facebook group, in the private Facebook group of Next Level by Association. And People like Dan Clark, who's National Speakers Hall of Fame. Um, it's amazing, guys, what we have access to. And here's the issue: if you're not positioned, it doesn't matter if you're ready. And if you're not ready, it doesn't matter if you're positioned. The two have to go hand in hand. And so as I'm sharing this, I just really want to invite you to explore the opportunities that are waiting for you in Next Level by Association or in Next Level Group Coaching or in your next level now, and invite you to participate in those. But what are you doing right now? What's going on that is going crazy good, crazy bad, or crazy indifferent? What is it that you're asking? Where is it that you're asking maybe the wrong question and you keep getting the wrong answer and you wonder why? Are you asking better questions? You know, in connectology, I teach about the power of questions, that the quality of your connection with anyone, including yourself, and including God, the quality of your connection will be determined by the quality of question you ask. Are you asking better questions? I'm definitely in man, I can barely read that. It's a small print. Um, live to collaborate. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love that. Oh, thanks, Eric. Thanks for identifying your name because I can see your name here. So when you say that, thank you. Guys, it's your time. I opened it. People said, when's the next one? Here it is. I know. I only gave you 2 hours warning. It's okay. It'll be up. You can watch the recording and you can comment then. It's being streamed to 5 different locations right now. Some Facebook groups, YouTube, um, my personal profile, as well as my page, my business page. So share it out. If you're watching this, you're welcome to share it out now. I'll give it a few more minutes, but I know that the opportunities are there. It's, are you capitalizing them? Are you seizing the opportunities, or are you waiting for someone to do it for you? I always say when I hold my groups, I always say there's somebody in the room that can change your life forever, but it's not up to them to seek you out. It's up to you to find them and seek them out. So maybe in one of the Facebook groups that you're involved in everything next level or next level by association, maybe it's that time that you pick up the phone or dial a text message to somebody and say, hey, we're both part of the same group. I don't know you like I want to know you. So can we have, a virtual coffee, or can we meet in person if you're close to in proximity? I'm always amazed at how many people have access to a greater number of people to meet that they're not accessing, they're not utilizing. If I were you, I would be going through my Facebook groups. I would be going through, especially Next Level by Association, Your Next Level Now, Everything Next Level Personal and Professional. I would be going through and saying, hey, look, we're part of these groups. We've already made the commitment to the group. Let's get some more benefits so that we can be better at what we do, better at who we are, and better at helping others become who they need to be as well. So maybe today you just reach out to 5 people in one of the groups, Next Level by Association or Everything Next Level, and you say, hey, we're part of the group. I want to get to know you better. Can we set up in person, or can we set up a video chat, via Zoom or whatever? I'll tell you guys, in Facebook, they have a great video messenger program now. It's worked really, really well for me the last year, and it's only getting better. If you have Facebook, I would highly recommend doing using that for your one-on-ones in the video messenger. It's awesome. You can share screen. The only thing you can't do through that is you can't record that through Facebook, but you can record it using other third-party apps. But I'm telling you, the best thing is just to say, hey, I just want to connect. But here's the trick. Guys, don't get so consumed with figuring out how I'm going to get business from that connection. A gentleman told me in 1995 or 1985, he says, Bob, don't be so worried about depositing in the West and getting your withdrawal there. Sometimes you're going to deposit in the West and you're going to make your withdrawal in the East. Have I found that to be true? We get so consumed that if I do this, then this is going to happen. Well, maybe not. Maybe nothing happens there, but something happens on the other side of the world, or on another group that you're in, or in another contact that you made 10 years ago. And all of a sudden somebody steps up, because sometimes the deposits are a different area than the withdrawals. So maybe you make these 5 calls today, or 5 messages, send them Facebook messages. And like, I just want to connect with you. I just want to get to know you. And here's the trick. Don't talk about business. Don't. You'll ruin it. Talk about asking them questions about who they are, not what they do. Ask questions about who they are and what journey are they on right now, and what do they need help with, and what's going on that you can learn from them. Guys, I learned from so many people. I learned from people that make more money than me. I learned from people that make less money than me. I learned from people in different areas of their life where they're experienced and their results are vastly different than mine. And guess what? Most of it's free. There's a lot of free learning from people that are just about making a difference. And so maybe in those 5 that you do today, can I get you to commit to 5 today? 5 reach outs where you just reach out and say, I'm in, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm in for 5 reach outs. And that can be text, that can be video, that can be voicemail, that can be right on the phone, whatever you want to do. But 5 where you're saying, I want to get together and just get to know you better. Look, even if you know somebody, you can always get to know them better. Even if you think that they know you, they could get to know you better. And the better that bond, the better that relationship, the better odds that it will culminate in something beneficial for both parties. So can I get you to say, yes, I'm in it for 5. I'm going to meet 5. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome. Okay. So let's get together. Let's converse with 5 people today and check back in. Send me a private message and say, done, did my 5. And if you really want to be accountable, why don't you say, here's my 5 that I contacted. You don't have to give all their contact information. Just say, contacted Eric, I contacted Flo, I contacted Bob, I contacted whatever. And look at the 5 that you contacted and then say, what was I hoping to get? And then what did I get? Here's the deal. What you're hoping to get is to build a better relationship. So if you had no relationship, to start one. If you had some relationship, to create a connection. The 3 C's of connectology. You contact, you connect, and then you cultivate. So, and maybe you've got some great relationship, but you just want to cultivate it a little bit more. You want to get to know them a little bit differently than you already know them. And here's the kicker, guys. When you do that, they want to get to know you better too. But here's the thing. People are always saying, Bob, I don't need to ask questions because I just want to say hi. Well, questions are the key. Write that down, guys. Questions are the key. And it's not just any question. It's the right question at the right time, at the right place. You have to have relationship currency, enough relationship currency for it to produce the result that you want in the relationship. You have to have a certain level of relationship currency. It's kind of like emotional currency. Let's talk about 2 things: relationship currency and emotional currency. Relationship currency. If you walked up to somebody on the street and said, do you want to have sex? You're going to get slapped. Why is that? Because you don't have the relationship, right? So you want to develop the relationship to the level of the question you're going to ask. A lot of times we're getting the word no, and maybe even emphatically no, because you're asking a question that your relationship currency does not qualify for them to say yes to. That's why a lot of times in sales, people get no because they haven't developed the relationship for the level of currency that they are asking for in return. So that's relationship currency. How about emotional currency? Do you think that you have to have a higher level of emotional currency to run a marathon than you do to walk around the block? Of course, anybody's going to say that. So, but a lot of times we're trying to tackle projects that we don't have the emotional currency for. We need to have the emotional currency enough to spend for the item or the task that we need to do. If you need to make 20 sales calls today, let's just take the 5 that we said we're going to start with today. How about those 5? The level of emotional currency is going to be different than if I told you you got to do 100. Agree? We all agree. It's going to be different. So what do we do about it? We say, what do I need to get done today? And then what level of emotional currency do I need to exude and tap into to get that done? It's probably a lot less than you think. I've found that it's a lot less than I think almost all of the time. Only all the time, as my friend Glenn Morshower says. And maybe you're there too, where you're going, maybe I need to get more done, but I don't know how. Look at your emotional currency. Do you have the emotional bandwidth currency to spend to get the result that you want? Yes? No? Level of emotional currency. Yeah, thanks, Eric. It's so true. I see people all the time saying, okay, I'm going to go do this. And I can look in their eyes and I can tell they're not going to do it. Why? Well, 1, because I've studied human behavior for a long time. But 2, because I recognize, as Tony talks about, patterns. But 3 is because I can look and see what emotional currency they're operating from. And I'll tell you what, folks, when you're not getting great results, you're operating from an emotional currency that's depleted. You need an overabundance. You need a barrel full of emotional currency that is spilling over. And when you do that, then you can tap into it and you can get better results because you'll be able to take the actions necessary for the results desired. Makes sense, right? Yep. Thanks. Thank you. Awesome. Got it. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. It's no mistake that you're here. Whether you're watching it live or recorded, there's no mistake. Things tend to show up when we need them to show up. But here's the thing. A lot of things are showing up for people that they're just not opening their eyes to. Hear what I'm saying? Yesterday I posted about I love you. I said I love you online. A bunch of people responded. I love that. Thank you for responding. I said I love you because I do. I love you. There's no romantic. There's no anything like that. It's about I love you. I love who you are. I love you as a human being, and I want to be an advocate for you. The next level, by association, the next level, your next level now, the group coaching, those are all designed for me to help you because I've been in a lot of places where you've been. I've helped a lot of people that are going through or have gone through similar situations. And so my perspective is to help you and provide for you a way for you to be even better, for you to come out on the other side of whatever it is you're going through, to come out on the other side better. So it's that community. And maybe you're sitting there going, I don't have a community, Bob. Well, then I just told you about 3 of mine that I invite you to participate in. Yeah, Eric, never coincidence. Our God does all things well and with a purpose. Amen, brother. And maybe you're just sitting there going, I need a community, Bob. I invite you to look at Next Level by Association. I invite you to look at Your Next Level Now. I invite you to look at the group coaching community, and therein has some accountability. You got a group of people that are going through very similar things. They want to be better. You want to be better. Look, if you're in a group that everyone there just wants to be better, forget all the other goals and commonalities and everything, but everyone in the room just wants to be better. And they're willing to take the action to get there, you're in the right room. Folks, that's what I invite you to participate in. When we do these coffee and conversations, it's about whatever we want to talk about. If you had said, here's what I want to talk about today, Bob, we would have talked about that. I didn't see anybody typing in what they wanted to talk about. I didn't see anybody joining me online. There's a link there that you could get online and participate, and you'd be on camera with me, and we could share. Last time we did that, we had 2 people come on camera at different times. A great conversation with Scott DeLong and Jim Miller. Both are Next Level members and affiliates. Guys, surround yourself with the right people. Stop surrounding yourself with people that aren't there to build you up. Stop surrounding yourself with people that aren't there to maximize their own potential. You learn how to do that and how to build others up. It's a win. It is a big win for the world, because I believe that every time you and I operate from less than our best, less than our optimum, less than the ideal person that we are designed to be, when we operate from less than that, the world is operating from a deficit. Take that to the bank. But when we're operating from abundance, when we're operating from better than good, but as Jim Collins talks about, great is the enemy of great. So, but when we're operating from a level of greatness, the world is operating from a much better place, and the world can then produce the results that we want, and that our families want, and our churches want, and our friends want, our community, our businesses. It's a win. It's a win, guys. So, well, I said I'd be here at 8. It's 8:30. Hopefully you're watching this. If you watch this replay, type replay, and then answer some of the questions I asked. They will be good questions. They will be questions that will help you move forward, move the needle in any direction that it needs to go to help you get the results that you want. Your actions must be the actions that are designed to get you the results. Not just any action will do at any given time. So, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Eric. All right, guys, get out there, make it a great weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time off if you're taking time off. Bust your butt if you're designed to do something this weekend. Do it the best. Do it the absolute best that you can do it. Be where you are. I'll close with this. I remember a long time ago, my kids were little, and I took them to SeaWorld, and I had made the mistake of telling them, tomorrow we're going to go to Lion Country Safari, or no, it was the San Diego Zoo. Tomorrow we're going to get, but today we're at SeaWorld. We were at SeaWorld for less than an hour before they came up and said, hey, are we still going to the San Diego Zoo tomorrow? Can we go today? I just spent how much money to get us in here? And it was a great lesson to me that too many times we get distracted by what's tomorrow, and we miss the opportunities in today. So, what's your opportunity today? Are you asking the right questions? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Have you built up the level of emotional currency and relationship currency that you need to have in order to get the results you want? Those are the questions for today. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend and enjoy your next level.